Good Friday afternoon. Ups. Friday morning, you guys. Good Friday morning to you guys. I'm in my study right now, and I wanted to share this word with you. It is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 16 and 17. And the word of the Lord reads, "Don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple, and that God's Spirit lives within you? If anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy him, for God's temple is sacred, and you are that temple." End of the word. So I want to encourage you guys that, sometimes spirits will get on us, and spirits of dissension, spirits of jealousy, spirits of envy, spirits of anger, resentment, all of these spirits that can dwell in your house and in the temple, those things need to be casted out. And you are not, and while you're in those spirits, you can then sometimes lash out and speak ill words over God's people, over the temple that lives within you, and destroy people with your words or with your actions. When you do that, God's going to then destroy you. It's like what you put out into the earth, it's going to boomerang and come back to you. So we have to be very careful, just like seed time, harvest time. What you sow, so shall you reap. So be careful and be very cognizant not to put your mouth on people because of a season that you entered into their lives, or because only of your limited perception of someone. And you don't know the whole picture. You don't know the whole view. You only got a bird's eye view. Well, no, you only have a grasshopper view, not a bird's eye view, a grasshopper's view. So you can't see the whole picture, and you don't know what's really going on, only your perception. And, when you look at a picture, yeah, you say there's a picture is worth 1,000 words. But that's just only one frame. When you come back out of the frame, and then you don't have the full picture, basically, is what I'm trying to say. There's other things that we can kind of pass judgment on people because we only have a small view and somebody else's viewpoint of how these things, how that person is, or how that because of unhealed trauma within yourself. And then there you go to projecting those hurts and pains onto, other people because you haven't healed. Because healed people heal, hurt people hurt other people. So I'm encouraging you guys to, as, Paul said in 1 Corinthians, don't destroy God's people or you're going to get destroyed. We don't think about the consequences of our actions because we are in the heat of our emotions. We are in the heat of our anger. We are in the heat of our frustrations. But I encourage you guys to get quiet, get still. Sometime this weekend, just get into meditation and get in thought and get into your word. And I want you to put on some worship music, and just really sit with some of the frustrations, the pain, the anger, the bitterness that people has subjected you to. And then look inside and say, okay, God, I need you to do a mighty work in me, because I don't want my temple to be destroyed because of what somebody did to me, and now I'm doing it to somebody else, and then they're going to do it, and then the cycle goes on. It's a gift that keeps on giving, anger, hurt, bitterness, resentment, all of these other different things, and we don't want those gifts. We don't want those gifts. We want fruit. Take that gift back to the store. I don't want it. I don't want that gift. Nonetheless, I'm encouraging you guys to get in Corinthians chapter 3, 1 Corinthians chapter 3. Read it, and find out and get some revelation. Okay, you guys have a beautiful Friday, September the 6th day. God bless you. Bye.